Morning. It's early o'clock. I finished about 5:30 last night, and I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. Sunday duties are later than Monday duties, so I'm a bit tired. I'm always tired. Getting old. I am at Eltham Station Stand, and I'm just a couple of minutes away from going to New Addington. Tired. I forgot what I was going to say. There's a few people out there who have been really supportive, and especially as I'm coming up to 1,000 subs, well, I'm 140 away or something like that from 1,000 subs. They're doing Tom, the London transport droid, he's actually put an advert on one of his videos advertising my channel, which I think is really cool. And other people, the Transport Hub and Jack and the other Tom, what does he call himself again? A fella out of Sharp, Patrick something or other, can't remember your name, sorry Tom. They've all been very, very supportive, and and others. I mean, some of the guys that I work with, they're very supportive of my channel, and some of them even comment, But so thank you very much for all your support. It's a great deal to me. So as we crash on to, I need 140 people to make 1,000 subs. And I need to do that within, I think my channel is a year old, on the 12th of November, something like that. I started on November, and I didn't do a video for a month. So, yeah. So if you could spread the word, I'd be very appreciative. Then I can do live videos and stuff like that, because you can't do, there's certain parameters you have to fill before the YouTube will allow you to do stuff. So live videos would be one, and all sorts of other things. I think I'll have to speak to Anton about that, because I'm not really sure what you can do. But so if you can spread the word, spread the love, I'll be very, very happy, because I think live videos would be quite cool. What do you think? Right, I'm gonna go. I did a bit of a video last week, so I'm just gonna tag this on the front, and I'll post it out. Give myself a break on a Monday. I was on the 261 yesterday, so my head's a bit frazzled. Actually, I say that, it wasn't that bad. The first two rounders were pretty mundane, and traffic started picking up in the second half, but not too bad. So I can't moan. Well, me, I can moan about most things, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. All right, I'll speak to you later. Take care.
4 to New Addington.
So that's where I'm going. It's 5 to 6 in the morning. Why is it? I think I've asked this question before, but why is it that when you come off your 2 days off or your long weekend, you always come into earlys? It just frazzles your head. Oh dear, I'm going to New Addington. Oh dear. First day, week of earlies. Well, not really earlies. I mean, my sign on at 19 minutes past 5. So it's not early, not like 261 stupid 4 o'clock early, but I still have to get up at 4 o'clock, 4:30. Well, I set the alarm for 4 and then sort of lay there waiting. Did I set the alarm for 4:30? Did I set it or did I not? And I thought, oh, I'll get up anyway, and I already had something. Got a tie on. It's that time of year. I quite missed the tie. Did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Someone dropped my dinner and my breakfast down now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, good up. I'm not a morning person. I function. It's like being an alcoholic. One of these people are just high functioning alcoholic. But mornings I just don't do. I'm not very, but then again, I'm not very good at night either. So a shift that starts about 10 and finishes about 1:15 would be fantastic. In the afternoon, not in the morning. Yeah, so a 3-hour shift with a 1 hour lunch break. That'd be perfect. Who do I speak to? Oh, yeah, it's early. But as you heard, I'm going to New Adington. I'm in Eltham. I've run dead from the garage. It's actually not a bad duty. We like it when it's not bad. Let's show it. I'll show you my duty card today. Okay, so duty card, Monday to Friday duty. I sign on at 05:19. Sign off at 14:11, and that's duty number 505. So I BCR'd the car, BCR'd the bus, filled in the card, left the depot, and I'm now in Eltham Station Stand. So I'm going to leave here in about 6 minutes time, drive to Addington to Eltham to Bromley North for my meal relief, and then from Bromley North to Addington to Eltham and off. So that is not a bad duty card. So the bus will then see the bus continues to Addington Parkway bus station, arriving at 14:18. So I'll leave the bus at 13:39, and I'll go back to the bus garage and I'll sign off at that time. So it doesn't look like a lot, but you've got to remember there's a lot of driving from 13.5 miles to Addington and from here. It's a long old way. I mean, it's probably not the longest bus route, but it's there's a lot of mileage to cover. So didn't get a haircut. We got a nice patio area. Well, that's not that nice, but we had where the swimming pool. Where our swimming pool was for the summer. So we tidied the swimming pool away a couple of weeks ago, and we had these rubber mats on it, and they were rotten. So I've hosed them. We didn't want to put them away dirty, so I've hosed them, scrubbed them, turned them over, hosed them, scrubbed them, dried them, put them away, and I did the last ones yesterday, and covered the barbecues barbecue area up, and why can't I hold my phone? I'm not functioning. Tidied the barbecue area up, and basically stowed it all away in what the missus calls her party house, which is basically a shed. But yeah, so that was that. What else did I do? The little one hasn't been well, so she's been off. She's gone back to school today. Luckily, she's got a school trip today. That's good. It'll be quiet in the house. I don't like it when she's not there. She's annoying when she is there, but you know, when she's not there, I do miss the little Laura. And Blue will be distraught. He won't be able to, you know, he follows around like a little lapdog. Yeah, she's funny. So am I leaving now? 3 minutes. Yeah, so it's dark. The clocks will be going back soon, spring forward, yeah. Sometime in October, isn't it? So we'll lose another hour of sleep. We'll get up, it'll be even darker. It'll be even darker longer. It is what it is. So certain countries have adopted one time zone, time, whatever you call it. So certain countries have either left themselves in, I can't remember who it was. It wasn't something recently that they decided that there's no point going back and forwards because it doesn't benefit the population, and it doesn't benefit us. It benefits. I think benefits a couple of farmers up in Scotland because they get an extra hour of light, or just farmers in general. But you know, it just pisses everyone else off. But I'm sure it was some Russian type country over that way anyway that decided that they're going to be permanently in their summertime time zone, you know, where we have winter and summer. I think we should, I think we should be in summertime all the time. At least it gives you does it give you an extra hour of line? I don't know. Well, to be honest, when the days are short, it doesn't really matter, does it? So there's 3 minutes of a conversation that we didn't need to have. Right, I'm gonna have to drive a bus now. I'll see you in a bit. Just passed a sign in at the junction of Elmstead Lane, Martinham Road, and William Barefoot Drive. It says roadworks starts in 4 days for 5 weeks. If there wasn't enough shit going on. Oh dear. Should make it interesting. Oh. There you go. Oh, I'm tired this morning. Oh. 16 minutes past 7. I've already done 2 hours work. Oh man. Yeah, not a morning person. Alright. Did I used to be? I don't know. I think I'm carrying too much weight to be anything sort of person. Ugh. I'm tired though. But got through here, made good time. I've only got to go to Elton. See, from Addington to here was just over an hour. When I go back, the duty card says it's an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 20 something minutes. So obviously it adds in for the traffic and the time of day. You're still late. Because I think what they do is they go, oh well, put a bit of traffic in, blah blah blah, but they don't accommodate for stopping at lights and stopping for idiots and very noisy boss. Just stopping in general. I don't know. Because I don't know how they work out. I'd like to find out how they. There's my leader. He's just running dead from the garage. I'd like to find out how they, or who, in fact, does the duties. It's probably some computer program, but because the computer says no. Yeah, so I'd like to see how it's done. So there's a question for head office. Can I come and see? Can I come and see the? Tell me how they work out the duty cards. I just had a message on the radio earlier. The Blackwall Tunnel's shut, so that's going to cause carnage through the whole of South East London. Once it's shut, it just causes carnage, especially through Blackheath, through Lewisham. Oh, excuse me, Kidbrook. Yeah. Kidbrook, and that all bounces on and along down into Elton, down into Well Hall Road. Well Hall Road leads into Rochester Way. Rochester Way leads into the approaches for the Blackwall Tunnel. So all that backs up. So we'll see. Like I said, I've only got to get to Elton and then back to Bromley for my meal relief, and then we'll start all over again. What was I watching on the TV yesterday? I watched that Gold Rush. Did you watch Gold Rush? That irritating geezer, what's his name? Parker Schnabel. Only young, multi-millionaire. I hate him. He's probably a very nice man. But I was watching the adverts in between, and there's this advert on the TV for funeral costs, funeral insurance, that sort of thing, life insurance. And it was being advertised by a young kid. I don't think that's right. And she was Welsh, which was even worse. Sorry for those in Wales.
Please wear a face covering over your nose and mouth at all times when using TfL services, unless you are exempt. It's there to protect us all.
Only when the bus is empty. I don't think I've ever heard it play with the people on board. I might be wrong, because obviously I can't hear a lot when the door's shut and I'm driving along. But I can't ever remember it playing. Yeah. This advert, there's a granny's playing football and she's talking about, death cover, this young kid. She must have been about 8. It's absolutely wrong. Well, that's my view anyway. I don't think it's right. Am I wrong? Because I don't think I am. Let me know. Have you seen the commercial, TV commercial for this? It's on, what was it? Discovery Channel. Everything seems to be in the Discovery Channel, it just seems to be advertising for your death. Is it because people who watch the Discovery Channel are a certain age? Maybe. Yeah. I watched it Gold Rush. He's in Papua New Guinea, and I tell you what, these people work like, I mean, they are working like slaves. They're digging, like literally digging half the mountain away, and they're getting a little nugget of gold like this. It's like the size of a pea, and someone's late for the bus, and it's like $27 for this little size, and they must have moved like a ton of shit and soil, and you know, off the side of it was like a mud mountain. It was awful. Things people do just to get by. So it always amazes. I always say it always is amazing me. It doesn't matter what time you start your journey in a bus. Like on the 261, the first bus out the garage is 4:15. At 4:15, there'll be someone waiting at a bus stop somewhere. You know, these people. I mean, you talk about, you know, bus drivers and ambulance services and all these people being heroes. These guys who are working, you know, they're cleaners and they're working in hospitals and I mean, the hours that they have to do, or you know, they've got to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning to get to their, or they've been up all night to get, and they come to me because this is their second or third job of the you know. I think that, you know, their work ethic is fantastic. And is it because let's think about work ethic. Here we go. I'm starting now. Work ethic. Is it because they have to do it, or is it because they want to do it? Is it because the wages are so low they need those 3 jobs? Probably. My hair's sticking up like a big fat alfalfa. Probably because they're so low paid that they need, especially living in London, and you know, these houses across the road are, most of them are got extensions on, but they're probably 3 bedrooms. To rent that in London is like £1,000 a month plus minimum. And obviously, the closer you get into the centre of London, the more you pay. You know, you see things like £1,600 a month for a 3-bedroom house, and then you wonder why 10 people are living in it. Because it's the only way you can make it cost effective, and that's not that £1,600. That's without your council tax. So the further you get into London, my council tax when I lived in Westminster for a while, Pimlico. And it was cheap as chips because Westminster just basically refused to put it in. You know, they give you the most minimum payment that they could. But other places they're paying, you know, £200 a month. Because the councils need it, because they're not funded well enough. You know, so you got that. You got your bills on top. You got your food on top. You got everything else on top. Your fags. You know, it doesn't matter how poor people are. It always amazes me. It doesn't matter. You could be on the bones of your arse, but you can still find a tenner to buy a packet of fags. Tangents. Here we go again. I'm just gonna see how long I've got left. Oh, it'll be long. Oh. You never have long. Actually, I had about 20 minutes, I think. 1 minute. Right, gotta go. Thought I'd better say a quick thank you to Anton, Double Decker Anton, for doing a little video to promote the questions and answers we're going to do together. So if you've got questions that you want him to answer, because I'm not answering anything yet, let me know. I've got an email already set up for it, so driving_London@yahoo.com. It'll be in the description. So if you want to send an email with a question for Anton, please do. That'll be great. I love days like today. It's not work-wise. It's cool. It's not very bright. It's not, you know. It's one of those sort of pre-autumnal days. It's a bit gloomy. Story of my life. Yeah. Tram. For all the tram nerds. Do we have any? Put your hand up. Go on. I'm sure you are out there. Tram spotter. Are we spotters or enthusiasts? I don't know. That's the good question, isn't it? 7 minutes. Are you a spotter or an enthusiast? Or do you just like watching videos? What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's not particularly bright. It's like, you know, the time it's misty in the morning and the sun hasn't burnt the mist off yet. It's like that, but it's not mist, it's just gloomy. It's still bright though, not gloomy. It's just overcast. So anyway, I might just leave it there for today. Should I? Yeah. Leave it for today. Because you probably had enough of me for the last week. Okay. The word of the day. It's got to be gloomy, isn't it? Speak to you later. Take care.